Hello and welcome to the first episode of Learn to Play Free to Play with me, Bobby, aka EvilDuck. In this series and this channel as a whole, I'm going to be focusing completely on free to play games. So if you're poor like me, being a student, or you don't like spending too much money on computer games, then this is the channel for you. I'm going to be covering a whole range of genres from RPG to first person shooter, all of that good stuff. So stick around, who knows, you might find your next favourite game for no price at all. Over the coming weeks, and when the news surfaces on the internet, I'll be posting links to review sites, to the websites of betas, closed betas, and releases of upcoming free-to-play games. And hopefully, my aims and ambitions for this channel is a community where everyone can come together, laugh, cry, scream about all their games, and play together. Go off into the games. Maybe make a clan. I don't know. And it's ambitious, but I'm going to try and make it happen. I'm going to keep on putting these videos out and see what happens. Please comment below. Tell me if I'm doing anything right or wrong. If you've got any suggestions of games I could do in the future, that would be fantastic. But anyway, in the background we have Team Fortress 2, the game I'm going to be covering in this particular episode. It was a recently turned free-to-play game from Valve, which is brilliant because it's a AAA title for absolutely free. And when I heard this, I squealed a little bit. I put my hand up and I was like, "Woo! Woo! This is fantastic!" Because I played it before and it's so much fun. It's like even when I'm losing, I don't really care because it's that much fun, it's that much comical, it doesn't take itself seriously, and the players shouldn't take it seriously as well, unless you're in like organised teams and stuff. But if you're just jumping in to have a bit of fun, don't take it seriously, or else you might get a little bit annoyed, because everyone's just running around headless chickens, just doing anything they want. Which is never good if you're wanting to do a bit of structured team play. So, the classes we have, first off, the Scout, really agile, really fast, can double jump. The Soldier is the medium class, quite a bit of health, can do a lot of damage with the bazooka. Pyro, flames, close quarter kind of thing, all good. Demoman has a grenade launcher and can detonate mines, great for defending points. Heavy, massive minigun, biggest health pool, hard to kill kind of thing. Engineer can erect turrets and also teleports for their team. The Medic obviously heals people, has got a syringe gun for a secondary, which is always good. A Sniper, standard. Have to charge up the bullets when you zoom in though, a bit different. And the Spy can go invisible and can take disguises of the enemy team. So, the Scout is really fast and his default weapons are a shotgun and a pistol and a baseball bat. So he's great for getting behind enemy lines and taking out the engineers and the snipers that are trying to defend. He's also great at getting the briefcase on Capture the Flag. Don't go there. I'll explain later. A bit confusing. Because he's really fast and no one can really hit him. The Soldier, as I said earlier, he can take a few beatings. Because he's got like, I think 200 health, which is pretty average. He can shoot four bazooka bullets pretty fast, one after the other. So if they direct hit like this, wait for it, kaboom! They do quite a lot of damage, which is pretty deadly. The cool thing about Soldier, they can do a thing called rocket jump, which is they point the bazooka at the floor, they fire, and they go flying. Don't ask me why. Physics is not in this game. So the Pyro. Close quarters, if you get close to a Pyro, expect to die, because the flamethrower will kill you very, very quickly. It's a bit, you kind of think, don't do what this guy does. Don't do that. Never do that. Death wish. Pyro vision was quite a cool thing, it's a Pyro only thing, kind of makes the maps look a bit funky and a bit trippy, which is all good. The Demoman, you saw this clip earlier, can shoot round walls with his grenade launcher, which is always good if you're doing a bit of tactical shiz and all that stuff. I felt quite intelligent for once, shooting around corners like that. This is his mine detonators in action. He can have, I think, 6 mines out at a time, and you just have to, here we go, I've put loads of mines on the floor, and I'm just waiting with my right click to detonate, and boom, he's gone. So he's great for defending points. The Heavy massive minigun. You can't help but, when you're playing this, you can't help but just laugh really with that evil. Get an evil laugh ready when you're playing this character, basically, because you just run in that with that minigun going, just mowing down everyone, which is brilliant. The only downside is he's really slow, and the sniper can still one-shot him with a headshot, so it's kind of like their counter, which is always good. And this isn't one of my brightest moments. I don't know how to explain that. But anyway, the engineer, I can't really explain the engineer, so I'm going to let this explain it for me. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Just a quick note, the turrets stay alive when you're dead. So anyway, the medic, as I said before, support class, he can heal enemies. The best way to play medic is to find the heavy and to stick with him, because he's got the biggest health pool, so he's the hardest to kill, and it is even harder if he's getting healed, obviously. So the secondary is a syringe minigun, really quite hard to hit, but if you do hit it, it will pack a punch. So if you've got good aim, then and you like supporting, then maybe this is for you. Now, the interesting about medic is this. See in the bottom right, that meter just going down? Well, this is uber charge, it makes you invulnerable. But please, 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 don't let it go off when you're surrounded by enemies, because this happens. Yeah, you get toasted. So anyway, the sniper. That little charge meter, when you're zooming in, it doesn't take too long to charge, it just means it does more damage when it's fully charged. So right then, I got a headshot. It's 450 damage. That will one-shot anyone, a headshot, which is pretty cool. The cool thing with TF2 is, by doing achievements and just randomly finding things, you'll get weapons. For example, I found a bow and arrow, so this is me doing a bit of bow and arrow action. So the spy. Right now, I'm invisible, and you can see I've got my knife out, and just going up between these two people, and I one-shot both of them because I'm behind them. Backstab will kill them in one. They also have the ability to take out the engineer's turrets really quite easily with this electro zapper. Note in the bottom left, I am disguised, so they don't know I'm an enemy, which is brilliant. The secondary handgun packs a punch. If you hit 120, boom, gone. So onto the game modes, just a brief summary of each one. Special delivery, there's a briefcase in the middle of the map. The teams have to fight over it, it's called the Australium. Whoever has it gets to that launch pad just there, has to defend it for about 10-20 seconds, and gets to the top of the rocket, launches it, whoever launches wins. Onto payload. The blue team have to push the payload past certain checkpoints. If you pass it, you get a time bonus, gives you more time to pass the next one. Get to the end, if the red team have to defend, if they defend successfully, the red team win. Payload race is exactly the same, however both teams have to push their own cart. Whoever gets there first wins. King of the Hill, there's one capture point in the centre of the map, and the teams have to fight over controlling that point for a total of around 10 minutes. So whoever holds it for that 10 minutes wins. Attack defence. Blue team have to capture a certain number of control points. It depends on the map, depends on how many control points they are. The red team have to stop them. If the red team stops them, they win. If they don't, they lose. Control points. There's depending on the map, there's control points on each map. And one of these control points will become contestable at certain points in the game. And the idea is to whoever captures them wins. And capture the flag. However, you have to capture a briefcase. So it's capture the briefcase, valve, not capture the flag. So the idea is both teams have to try and capture the enemy team's briefcase, not flag, briefcase, while also defending their own. So pretty standard. I just couldn't resist showing you the engineer clip again. So that is my show, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please rate, please comment. It will let me know if I'm doing things right. If you've got any games that you want me to cover, please just send me a message or comment below. I'll read all of them if I can. See you next time, guys.